Alright, so first of all, we pick up the IP address, right? We'll run our nmap scan, and I have my nmap syntax here, dash p dash, I'll remove this guy, it's my nmap, then we're going to start scanning 10.5. You can see 2 ports, you can see all these ports open. We have 135, we have 80, so I'm going to come to 80 first. Port 80 is website, remember, right? I said port 80 is website. Phone drive, your personal drive. So let's wait. What else we have? Port 135, we have 139. Your personal space on the clouds. So first of all, view page source to see if we have any kind of version or something like that. Phone drive 2020. We have login.php. We have login.php. What else do we have? Nothing. But we have phone drive 2020 here. I don't know if I paste this here and I say exploit. Where to see something? Pen drive, no, nothing like that. Alright, so it's like a cloud stuff. See, username, password. You can see, right? We have a login page here. So we can try what do you call it? We can try SQL injection. Equals to not allowed. Default. We have nothing. Default credentials. You said
there was a directory that need to give that they said username and login were there.
Yeah, I'm still going to run that. I just want to do my see, I logged in with default credentials.
Okay.
You see, right?
Yes, I go back and do it again. Let me see, sorry.
What actually happened there is I went to Google and I did not find any particular. Let me sign out. I did not find any particular. Okay, there's even a sign-in icon here. I did not find any particular login like default credentials. I tried out SQL injection, did not work. I don't know, maybe it's because I'm using okay, the SQL injection says the payload is wrong, admin, or we can use this one. Let me see if this works. So I tried SQL injection. You can see child string is not allowed, so definitely I went to Google and then I searched for Pawn Drive. Maybe there's something like a service called Pawn Drive and it has default credentials, but nothing here. See, I cannot even, it's just pen drive is bringing for me. So I just did admin, then admin. So I logged in and then I was here. So welcome admin, add file. You can upload file, you can see. So definitely, since we can upload file, we can get a reverse shell through this port 80. Well, we have not enumerated everything here. We have 139, we have 135, we have 33, 89, we have 21, which is FTP. So let's check FTP. So do FTP. Sorry. Port 21 is FTP. You can know all these ports offhand, like you can learn all these ports. You can see connected 2020 FTP server. You can see this, right? You
Yes,
can
sir.
see this, right? So you copy this xlite ftp server 3.9 ready. This is a banner. This is a banner that is not meant to be there. So if we go to Google now, we paste that and then we search for exploits. Maybe it has an exploit. You can see buffer overflow. Denial of service. Denial of service exploit. Denial of service ftp buffer overflow. Run penalty that say copy those character. Denial of service. So if I do this particular attack, it's like if I do this particular attack, the machine will be unstable, like the machine will fall. Do you understand me? The machine will not be responding again. But we are here
Okay.
to act. We are not here to disrupt the machine or bring down the machine. Anonymous login, okay, send your email, I'll just do enter, permission denied. So we cannot log in with anonymous login. Remember I said if you log in with anonymous login, you don't need a password, right? So I'm going to do exit here, and that's all for FTP. We don't want that. So definitely that's all for FTP for now. What else do we have here? Let's check. We have a lot of results here. Okay, CFTP, you can see it actually gave us the version here, which we have checked. Apache TTPD, so we can check for this one too. Maybe there's something. Let me copy this and see if I have any kind of. I'll paste that and do exploits. Let me see if I have anything. So we have multiple. Nothing much. I knew we have part. We have part transversal here. We have part transversal, but this 2.4.50. I don't know if it will actually affect that. Echo target.txt. I don't know if it will, because it's 2.4.50. And again, we have gained access to this website. If not, I would have loved to try it out. But let's leave that for that. What other protocol shall we check again? Point drive, personal MP5. We have checked it. 135, 139, 445, 443. See the same, but this one is HTTPS. We have PHP 7.4.9, definitely. So we have to get reverse shell through that website. I hope you understand.
Yes, sir. But sir, sorry. What's the reverse shell?
Reverse shell is, remember when I made mention of MSN Venom? Reverse shell is the payload. Reverse shell is just like saying we want to spawn a particular payload on our target. Like, how will I put it? Let me use drawings. I'm not that. Let me use drawings. So like I said the other day, if we drop our exploit on this particular target, right? When we drop our exploit on the target, we need a way that the exploit that we drop here, we'll be able to use it. We'll just drop exploit and then we'll just leave. No. Imagine someone hack your phone now. Shebi, they are able to control your phone remotely, right? Like your WhatsApp. They hijack your WhatsApp account. Even though you are still there, they can still type a message. They can still do other stuff inside your account. That's just the meaning of reverse shell. We need a way to be able to, when we deliver our exploits, we'll be able to talk to the target. We need to have access to the target system. So let me show you what I mean by all of that. We are not doing it. So we have MySQL 5.5. So we can try to connect through MySQL through. What else do we have? We have MS SQL. So let's try to connect through MySQL. So MySQL, I'll put this dash h dash root. So I'm going to paste this inside. Sorry. I'm going to paste that and then I'll just come here and copy this target IP address and see if I can. Error, access denied for root using password. No. Root. Sorry. So definitely, I think we are not meant to enumerate further. We have found a loophole, And the only way we can know if that loophole is possible is, let me show you what I mean by loopholes. You see here we can upload a file, right? We can upload a file here, right? My network.
Yes, sir. I
Okay.
can hear you.
So okay. So we can upload a file here. Now they told us to upload a picture. Choose file, no file choosing. You can see PNG. So they told us to upload a file. So that's where we will now go look for. Let's look for picture. Let's look for any picture here. Pictures. Let me try uploading this one. So I'll click upload. And let's save it. So I'll view it. Let me view it and see. Okay, so it's literally, let me view this HP class. These are image file. These are image file. Like you can, it's the, like, how will I put it, the binary of the image file, the X. That's why you cannot load image file. This web page is not allowed to load image file. If you see, you can see a parameter here. Something like this is called a parameter. Mode equals to then this. This is actually a parameter. View file content and file name upload. This is the file name here. So we are just allowed to view file content. So let me upload a txt file and see if it will upload. So I'll try to upload a txt file. I'll add file, then I'll choose file, and let me upload something like this hash.txt now. Upload it, and it got successfully uploaded. Let me view it, and I can view a particular hash here. You can see, so I can view the text here. Great. So now let me tell you what a reverse, what I mean by reverse shell is. Remember I talked about this rev shells site, right?
Yes, sir.
revshells.com, right? Or if you don't like the long method, since we know that this is a Windows box, it's a Windows, right? Let's check. It's Windows, so it's definitely will be .exe. So let me use Wapalizer Windows Server. You can see Windows Server here. So definitely to be .exe. So I'll click add file, choose file. Then now we'll now go to that our MSN Venom payload. So we'll go here. We're gonna create a Windows MSN Venom payload just to make things quick and fast. You understand? But I'll show you the revshells method from that website. That revshells website. The revshells website. You know the revshells website now. This particular website, reverse shell generator. So stage payload for Windows, let's use stageless payload. Now we'll try out x64.txt. I'll copy this, go to my machine here. So now what I'll do is I'll paste this inside here, and then I'll change the port. You can change the port to anything. Windows uses .exe, Windows run .exe file. That's why I choose Windows. So I'll change the L port to maybe 4444.
Sorry, sir.
Yeah, I'm with you.
The where you are running it on the terminal, the directive, must it be on the IP address? Like this your PTD 10.150.151.
No, this was just organizations stuff. Like I organize all of them. I have a lot of boxes. Like take for example, I have proving grounds here. I have PWNTILLDWN. I have track me, where's track me. I have act the box. See, I have act the box. I have track me, like that. So I just want to, it's just organization. You understand?
Okay.
It's not necessary. It's just organization.
Okay.
So I'm going to input my VPN IP address here, 10.66.66.170. So now you can see my IP address is here now, right? And then I have any port I like here. So I'll click enter to this, and then it's going to create an application, a .exe application that I can run for reverse shell. If this doesn't work, then you use ASP. There's something we call ASP. But since the website, since the website uses a PHP technology, if you check here, you can see that PHP is here. Let's see. Yeah, you can see that PHP is here, right?
Yeah.
Did you run directory brute force on the website?
Yes, I did Nikto, so I saw some directories and I run it on the
Okay,
Google.
okay. So let me run my own directory brute force. I've not run directory brute force. So let me run my own directory brute force. Then,
It's quite different.
okay, it's different. And this one is FFUF, like FFUF. That's what I don't know FF. How do you call it? But it's called FFUF. This one is different from Google Star. Google Star, you can use Google Star. I can use Google Star. I can use FFUF. I can use Diabo Star. Anyone that just comes to
I
mind.
use
But
Nikito.
FFUF, Nikito too. But Nikito is not for directory busting. Like it's not for directory brute force. It's mainly for it's a vulnerability scanner. So sometimes it will actually give you list of directories. Sometimes it might take time, stuff like that. You get.
Okay.
So I'll just wait for this to load up. You can see we have download of PHP. So I can copy this. Let me see if download of PHP exists truly. So I'll duplicate this tab. Turn this to download the PHP. Download the PHP. So let me see. Okay, I have a file. Okay, we are asked to download a file here. So let me put in .11, right? So I'll save that. Great. So let me see what I have. I have nothing. I have definitely nothing. So let me check what else we have. Index of PHP. We have image. We have image. So let's check image. Let's check what we have in image. Just a normal website index. Okay, it looks like what they use and build the website. See, what they use and build the website. Nothing much here. What else do we have? We have admin. We have admin. We have upload. Let's check. Admin. Nothing in admin. Okay, we have something here. Delete user, add user, edit user, manage user. Okay, still leading us here. You can see we have Chris, we have Linda, we have Chris, we have Linda, and we have admin. Add user, edit user. This will just take us back to the website. Can I see? This will just take us back to the website. So let's check uploads. Let's check uploads now. See upload or uploads. Okay, we have upload. You can see upload here, right?
Yes, sir.
So we have two directories inside upload. We have two. Wait for this to load up. Remember ash.txt, right? Ash.txt is here too. Sit. We have another directory that is hosting. See our image. The image we uploaded before. The image. You remember when we tried to view this image? Where is it? Win 10. You see what is?
Yeah.
It was giving us this gibberish here. You can notice. You can see unexpected behavior, right?
Yes, sir.
And here is loading the image for us. Here is loading the image for us. So definitely, if we put a reverse shell here, it will not work. You understand? It's just like a filter. This, like I said, this parameter here, it is actually doing something. Just like a view filter, you can see view file content. So if we put a reverse shell here, it will work. But if we put a reverse shell here, it will not work. And the only way to put a reverse shell here, are you understanding what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
The only way to put a reverse shell here is to choose file, upload the file, then come here, come to this place and reload the page. You understand? And
Okay.
reload this page. So it will definitely be there. So let's try something out now. Let's try and put this. Okay, we have INC, we have vendor, we have components.
That
And let's check
config.php.
out this one. We have config.php.
Yes,
Definitely, maybe the way the site was built or something.
because
Let's check.
Nick told me that it had username and password.
Let's check. Let's check. It's a blank page. A
Yes.
blank page.
Yeah.
So false positive. That's what you should expect from tools. So what else we have? CSS. I'm not sure CSS will have anything important. Component, vendor, INC. Those three. Let's check component. Component. Sorry. And see, we have share file pop-up window. Share with friends. Share. Nothing found. Nothing found. So let's check vendor, INC, UTs. There are a lot of directories, but it's just for you not to fall into rabbit hole. We have actually found our answer. INC, we have nothing much here. We have, do we check vendor? Vendor, UTs. Let's check vendor. Vendor, just normal code of website. Utils, utils. Let's check utils. Okay, we have some things here. Section of PHP, but there's nothing there. Files of PHP, nothing there. Repository of PHP, nothing there. The only page that we are interested in is upload. You see this upload 2 here. Let's check upload 10. What do we have here? Nothing. So this upload 2 here, we are very much interested in it. These two websites here, these two pages. So let's upload our .exe file here, and let me see if it will work. Just for experiments. Normally it will not work. I'm pretty sure it will not work. See it here, share.64.exe. So I will upload it. And then if I come here and reload these two, I should see it there. See it, share64.exe. You can see. So it will not work. It's actually telling me to download the file. So we need to use PHP. You understand me, right?
Okay.
We need to use PHP. You can see PHP here. Norm interpreter web payload. You can see they even say web. Web as in website. So let's see. We are looking for interpreter web payloads. Yeah, this is what I want. Windows, Java, PHP, interpreter, reverse, TCP. Yeah, this is what I want. So let me pick this one. I'll copy it. Come over to my terminal here. Let me remove that. Sorry. So let me remove that shell something. Great. So now I'll paste this here. Use port 4444 again. Great. Then I'll paste in our VPN IP address, which is 10.66.66.170. And I'll do enter. Great. So we have image, see the same directory. We have admin, we have components. It's still the same directory. It's still the same directory. It's still the same directory. So let's just wait for this to do its thing and give us what we want.
So, sir, every service has their way of enumeration, right?
Yeah. Every machine, every IP, their own way, their special way. Because what you might find in this machine might be different from what you find in the other machine. These people are not giving you, if they give you the same, what will I call it? If they give you the same like service in every machine. You just be like going over and over again. No, they'll give you different services, different protocols, different versions, like that, like that, like that.
So
It's you
is there
can
a
it's
way
yeah.
you can know how to like know which service like once we get the service to know how to enumerate just by using the Google
Yeah,
and the version,
by not
like
using Google.
by using Google and the version
Okay,
to
okay,
enumerate,
okay.
like
So
just
like
like now.
talk. I'm with you.
Okay, like there was a time we used SMTPs, and there's a time we saw FTP, and now
Yeah,
we are using HTTP. So and you also saw my
yeah,
SQL, and you ran something on your terminal with my
yeah,
SQL. So like
yeah,
if we are
yeah,
seeing different services, are we just to like is there a
yeah.
like syntax to run it, or we just go to Google and just check it out?
Just just there's no me too. I did not know those syntax before. You can just copy this MySQL like this, come over to Google, and then just use the word enumerating. If you know the port, you can add it. Where's the port? 3306. Port 3306. You see a lot of articles. See 3306, 3306. You can see how many have actually opened 3306 YouTube videos. They are like that. Pen testing my SQL. You can see. So you can open this tab, check out how they did it here, follow the steps. The steps they use is what you are going to use. So let me just switch my terminal to back to this guy here. I'll just kill this one here because it's not it's just going over again and over again. So you can see 3306 open MySQL, which is nmap scan, right? So you can see the way they did their own here. Connect to root without password. You don't need this one. Just use MySQL -u then root. Connect to root without password. A password will be asked. Check someone. You can see. So MySQL H host name, remote. If you are connecting to a remote host, brute force. So this one is external enumeration. You can use nmap. You can see scripts that you can use in nmap. See, you can see a lot of script that you can use there, like that, like that, like that. Oh, sorry. So you can see a lot of script you can use there, like that, like that, like that. So that's just the way to go about it. No branches or anywhere, no magic there. So now let me upload my reverse shell on this guy, on this website again. So now choose file, shut up PHP. Yeah, you with me, right?
Yes, I'm with you, sir.
Okay. I think. Sorry. All right. So shell.php. So I have shell.php now. See, instead of it, the website says PHP is here. Now, instead of it to render this code, view, see what it's giving me. Can you see what it's giving me? Well, no problem.
Yes, sir.
Come here, and I'll reload it. And you can see we have shell.php here. So now, if I come to this other tab, I'll clear out this other tab, and I'll just start my netcat there. NC, remember I told you to always start netcat-lvmp after you have generated that stuff. Then the port here, 4444. So press it there, and then we'll do enter. So now it's waiting for incoming connection. So now all I just need to do is click this, and let me see. All right. Very good. So you can see we have gotten a connection. You can see that, right? So successfully we have gotten a connection. So we can run system command now. ls which did not work. ls. There's a reason. So maybe the major reason is there is two ways to do this thing. There are two ways to do this thing. Let me delete all of this, guys. So, but let me just delete. There's two ways to do this thing actually. The reason why we might not be getting a reverse shell here is because it's definitely because it cannot directly load this particular this gibberish that we got from shell.php, that long text. It cannot load it straight up, so we need a shorter code or something like that. So what we do is we can come to this online reverse shell generator. That's why I said MSN Venom will not always work. Majorly we'll be using it for post exploitation. That's when you get to advanced class. So what we can do here is we'll just scroll down to PHP. We turn this IP address is our IP address here. So we can turn this one to 44444. Great. So and this is our VPN IP address, right? So we'll look for PHP command. You can see PHP CMD here. This PHP command is what we'll look for. We'll copy it. Go back to my terminal, and then I'll put it inside this file. Let me put it inside a file. I'll clear this, and then I'll put it inside a file, gedit. Then I can name it shell.php now. You hear me, right?
Yes, sir.
All right.
So this gedit, is it for downloading a file or for creating a new folder?
It's for normally it's just for reading files, like reading files. You understand? You can use it to edit files, just like mousepad. Just like this mouse, it's just the same as this mousepad, but I just prefer gedit. So let me do gedit shell.php again. So I'll paste it here. And then I'll do Ctrl S. So make sure the file is .php. Make sure it ends with .php. So now we'll upload it again and see what we have there.
So, sorry, what did you? Okay, you copied the from the.
Yeah, I copied this code, this PHP code here.
Okay.
I copied it to this file, to this shell.php, gedit shell.php. Okay, I copied it to this place, saved it as .php. Then now I want to upload it. You understand that, right?
Yes, sir.
So now click shell.php and I will upload. So now let's go back to this website and do reload, and let's see. So we have shell.php. Now let's click it so you can see. Now we have a web terminal. This is what I call a web terminal. You can run command here, ls, and you see if I execute it, see output as your txt. If ls/home execute, you should be able to see everything inside /home. If I do cat/etc/password, you're going to see a long listing. Okay, that one it will not print down for us. Great. So definitely what we want to do now is we have already achieved a web-based terminal. The same terminal we have here, you see this small terminal that we have here, it's still the same thing that we have on this website. There is no difference between the two. No difference between the two now. So now what we want to do is we don't want to be executing commands on the website. It's not proper. It does not make any sense to be executing commands on the website. It's not proper. Unless you are not going to get that freedom. Like take for example, it will have limitation. No. So what we have to do now is we'll come over here. What we have to do now is we'll come over here and then we'll go to this online reverse shell generator. Now we're no more using MSN Venom because MSN Venom do not work. The payload is too huge. You understand? The payload is too huge. So now since it's a terminal like my own, I can use Python, I can use any kind of, so far the application is installed on this particular web shell. You just need to keep trying. But the most one I usually use, I don't use anyone except from Python. If I don't use Python, I'll use PowerShell for Windows. If I don't use PowerShell, I'll use PHP. If I don't use PHP, I'll use Bash. Those are the ones I do use. So you can try this bash-i. Let's try this bash-i. So I'll copy it. But before I paste it there, I have to start my reverse shell first. Remember, that's the key stuff here. We need to start our reverse shell first. So we'll start with 4444. Remember, we did 4444 on the website, right? So now I can just copy this, come here, yeah, paste it, and then execute. You can see. So it did not get executed. You see, we did not get any connection here. It wasn't executed. We'll go down again. We'll look for, we can use that Python. Let's use Python and see if it works. So we'll copy this one. I prefer using Python because most of this system, like I said, is a terminal. So there's typically no difference. Definitely Python will be installed. So let me execute it. See the same thing. Python 3. Let me use this one. Python 3 #2. I'll copy it. And then I'll paste it. I'll execute it. See the same thing. What do we have? So okay, let's try PHP. PHP might work. Okay, we have PHP here. Let's try PHP. So I'll paste PHP. I'll execute. See the same thing. PHP shell executes. Let me see if that will still give me the same thing. So I'll copy this guy. We just have to keep trying. See. Nah. Still the same thing. Pass through PHP open. Evansec, PHP pen test monkey. Alright, let's try this one. it's really much, but let's just try it and see. See the same thing. PHP pen test monkey. Let me see what I have here. I'll copy. See the same thing. So let's try URL encoding it. Let's URL encode it so we'll see if it's from our side. So let me use Python again. Python 3 Windows. Okay, we have Python 3 Windows here. You can see we have Windows here. So I don't know, maybe it is because using all of that because it's a Windows based machine. See the same thing. I'll remove it from URL encode. Let me use PowerShell. Let me see PowerShell. Just need to keep trying and trying. Okay, it's a Windows based machine. Remember, yeah, PowerShell. It's PowerShell we're meant to use. It's a Windows based machine. We got the connection. Still no connection. Still no connection. So we are meant to use PowerShell. It's PowerShell we are meant to use. You know why we are meant to use PowerShell, right? I told you that this terminal and this terminal, they are the same thing. Connect to from unknown. It worked. It worked. So if I do ls now, you can see Windows. Can you see?
Yeah.
So definitely why it did not work, why all those words did not work before is because it was a Windows based machine. And you know, Windows terminal and Linux terminal, they are not the same thing. Windows is different from Linux. They don't use the same architecture. So definitely it was only PowerShell that worked. This PowerShell here. So you can see we got PS. You can see PS here, right? PS something. So PowerShell. So if I do who am I, you can see NT authority /system. So we are administrator. We are successfully taking over this server. We are already taking over this server, and if I cd to / if I do dir You can see we have users, so we'll cd to users. Dir again. Dir is just like ls in Linux. So we cd to administrator since we're administrator. Okay. Administrator. Oh, sorry. Copy this. So you can see we are administrator there. So dir, the flag is always stored in desktop, so you can cd to desktop. Dir again, and then flag1.txt. So I'll just use type. You can use type flag1.txt. And you can see PWNTILLDWN Academy is awesome. So definitely, let me just explain the whole stuff down from beginning again.
Yes, sir, because OT. OT soon me gone.
All right, so what happened was our nmap scan. Let me show you. In our nmap scan here, we were told that we have FTP. We tried that FTP, right? We tried connecting to FTP with anonymous login, but we did not get access, right? We're not able to get access. We enumerated the server version, which we checked Google. Enumerating the server version told us it is vulnerable to a denial of service attack. And I told you that if we perform a denial of service attack, even in real world, we are actually bringing out that system. We want to say, no, we don't want this system to be up again. And real world is not like CTF. In the real world, if you bring down a server with denial of service, they can sue you, or they can actually anyway, they can actually do an undo to you, because what you did was, if it's a production server or a server that it's actually like a server that is actually for management, maybe a backup server, you can actually make it to go down for a while and pray to God that the server should not actually go down like forever, because denial of service also lead to compromisation, like forever. Nobody will own that system. It's just like you destroy that system. That's just the whole stuff. But CTF, we can actually do a revert, because they have a backup or a snapshot or restore point somewhere. So if you click restore, it will go back to its original state, and then you can continue with the machine, so you not make that mistake again. We now moved on to HTTP here. We checked the version of Apache. Nothing seems to be given, right? So we went to the website port 80. I told you port 80 is HTTPS. 80.443, HTTPS. That's HTTPS. So that means there's a website on this particular server. So now going to port 80, let me sign out. We saw this website, right? I told us to view page source. View page source, we saw login.php, which was this that actually caught my eyes, because I did not see the login.php page in this place then, this sign in. But login.php actually catch my eyes. That's why I open it in new tab. I was also scrolling down so I can see any additional comments. Maybe something like admin or password, you get. And we can see easy to use, no more headaches, not something like that. And we saw point drive 2020. I copied this point drive 2020, pasted it on Google, and click on exploit. But it looks like point drive does not look like any name. See, we are saying fake USB devices. USB. We are not attacking a USB here. So it does not look like this is actually an online service or software. So what I did was, I just decided to go to login.php. I opened it in a new tab, and I did SQL injection, right? Which is this. I did SQL injection. Sorry, admin. This, they call it SQL injection. You can actually, in free time, if you know you have spare time, you can go to portswigger.net there are a lot of vulnerability these people have here. Just go and just be learning different vulnerability. If you want to learn about vulnerability, come to this place. They offer like top vulnerabilities on Portfigure. You see a lot of labs vulnerabilities that very, very much. So I'll close this page since I don't find anything there. This is actually SQL injection. Then the next thing is to view is to run what they call it, passive information gathering, and we know that it's a Windows operating system. It uses Apache, it uses PHP. This is the three stuff I'm interested in: Windows, Apache, PHP. So now what I did was, you see, I just did default password, I did admin, then I did admin. Default password. Sometimes website actually uses default password, so always check something like admin password 1, admin password 2, admin password 3. And again, there is a way to enumerate username. Take for example, I'll use the username Joshua, and then I'll type in the wrong password. Now let's see. No account found with that username. You can see no account found with that username. But if I come here and I do admin now, and I type in a wrong password, and I do login, the password you entered was not valid. You can see, right? If I come here and do Chris, type in any other password, do login, the password you entered was not valid. So definitely Chris is available, and I guess the password of Chris is user, because I saw it when I logged in with admin. Was not valid. Okay, definitely that's not the password. So maybe it's Chris, who knows? Password was not valid. Chris admin, password was not valid. Chris password was not valid. So definitely I just did admin, and then I did admin, and then I click enter, and I was logged in successfully. You can see welcome admin. So I was logged in successfully. So definitely they were using default credentials here. So what I did next was, okay, this web application you can see here. So if you go to academy, and then we just click on all labs, you see a lot of vulnerabilities here. You can actually start learning. Just start learning before you know it. you become, you can see SQL injection, SQL injection, cross-site scripting, see lab, cross-site request forgery. This is vulnerabilities. Clickjacking lab, they have lab. DOM-based vulnerabilities, cross-origin resource sharing, SML injection, server-side SSRF, HTTP request smuggling. I've not logged in my account. I've taken some of this tab. OS command injection, I've taken OS command injection. Server-side template injection, I've taken that. Directory transversal, I've taken that. All of them like that. So you just have to like keep learning. There's no shortcut. So now we can go to manage users, and let me see, edit password. You can see the password for Chris, right? So now I'll click inspect. I want to see what's the password. ID type value, my strong password 1. You can see my strong password 1. So definitely we can also brute force that web page. We can brute force it with Hydra. There's a tool called Hydra that you can use to brute force this admin web page. Trust me. That login.php, yeah. This login.php, let me sign out. There's a tool called Hydra we can use to brute force it. Let me show you. So if I do Hydra, and you can see the format here. So I'm going to use admin -L is to specify list a username. So I will list admin. -P is the password word list, where it's going to read the password file from dictionary. So this is a dictionary attack. So now we will not be using SSH, and we will not be using this IP address. So it's 10.150.150.11, right? Then HTTP. So now do enter. Okay, we have http get, we have http form post. So we'll be using form post, we'll be using this one. So let's copy this one and paste it here. What other value do we need there? Okay, password 12345. This is the major reason why I don't like Hydra. But if we use something like if you use something like let me clear this. This is the major reason why I don't like Hydra. If we use something like Bob Suite that you're going to use in the advanced class, I just want to just give a sneak peek of what brute forcing look like. All these are actually meant for advanced class. If you use Bob Suite here, next start Bob. So I'm just go upon drive here, and I'm going to type in admin. I'm going to type in password here. You don't need to do this. I've dropped spoiler already. This one you don't need to accept curiosity. You get, I understand, but it's actually for the advanced class. So I'll just type in any password I like here, and I can use the username admin. I'll click login, and then it's going to send the request. You can see it here, admin password, username admin, sorry, password. So I'm going to send it to intruder. So I'm going to highlight there. You can see it has actually highlighted the password area for me. Great. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to choose a word list. I'll load the word list here. I'm going to load it from let me see, let me use slash user, that's USR, share word list W. Word list rocky.txt. So is this rocky.txt I'm going to use now? So let's wait for that to load up. It's going to take time because there are a lot of text inside it. You can hear me, right?
So
All right. So it's going to take a lot of time. I don't know how much time. The professional version works best. Okay. It looks like I'll just have to stop. Stopping it will be a very dangerous stuff. So let me just wait for it and see if there is any sort of, let me clear it. No, I don't want. I knew I was gonna get this. So let me just pull this off. I'll kill it straight. Great. So I'll kill it straight. Let me load that up again. Oh, sweet. Great. I'm gonna start this up again. Continue. Keep going. So I'll just wait for this. Great. So I'll go to proceed here, intercept, and then I'll just reload this. Great. So I'm going to send it to intruder again. Now I'll light this password here. I will add it. There. Come to payload here. Then I'll just type in. I can just type in different text here. I'll type in different text. I don't even know what to type. But let me just type in like, okay. Let me type in. Let me go find some passwords. Password word list. Let me go find the password and let me show you what I mean by. Keep going. Oh, okay. Rosie, I need to forward all of this. Okay, let me just drop this. Great. So common password list. I'll open this in a new file here. Let me see what I have. I just want to like hide admin in between some text, maybe 50-40 text. Into that. Let's just wait for this. Keep going. Okay, I have something. This one is just a normal website. Yeah. Let me just use index. Nothing. All right, so let me just do my little magic here. Let me just add whatever I like here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Thomas, Bob, Lee, Susan, then admin, cargo, exploits, aka, 45. Okay, I think that's enough. So let's see. So we have few passwords here, right? So this is a password list. Take for example, this is a password list now. So this is the position. This is where it's going to try all these passwords. You see everything here. It's going to be exchanging it for password. It's going to be exchanging them here. So let me start attack. Okay, and then you should see it here. So you just keep on going. And if you notice, out of everything here, we have 200 for Susan, we have 200 for Lee, we have 200 for Rock, we have 200 for this guy. But from here downwards, from admin downwards here, we're having 302. Do you notice? You can see my screen very well, right?
Yes, sir.
And 3,697 is the only word here. But right here we have 2,685, and here we have 3,572. So definitely admin is the password. And if I check the response now, I should be able to see a lot more text than what I'm going to see here. Okay, you can see welcome admin. Definitely why I'm actually welcomed here is because from admin here, the connection literally broke. Like, he got the right password from admin, which is welcome admin that is meant to give us here. He got the right password from admin, and then everything here ranks as the password. So definitely, if I use aka in that website, it's not going to log me in. If I use cargo, let's try it out. So if I go back to the website here now, if I go back to the Pond Drive Academy here, and then I use something like aka, definitely I'm not meant to be logged in. Wow. Okay, so you can see I'm actually logged in. You can see that I'm actually logged in. So right from, I don't know how or what happened here, but right from admin, right from the point where admin was, oh, let me just kill this. No. So right from the point where admin got 302, this 302 here, I'm not sure I can actually make my screen. Right from this 302 here, it ranked everything as the password. So damn, lol, fortified, everything is actually the password here for some reason. Let me go to admin accounts, administrator, manage users, edit, role admin. Can see. So definitely we have successfully logged in. So after successful login, we notice that we're able to let me go back to the home page. you notice that we're able to add files. You see add files. We're able to add any file we feel like. We're the one that add this hash.txt, right? So what we did was upload a shell here, and then viewing it, we thought it was actually going to run. If I come here now and I do something like ls, you can see it's going to download a file. Can you see? It's actually downloading a file when I run system commands through this place. But if I go to that directory before upload, it will not run that command. It will run this particular ls command. If I click execute now, I have to download a particular file. Download.html now. So definitely that's why we ran directory before. We discovered this upload folder, which is this here. So we discovered this upload folder, and inside too we notice that any file we upload to this place is also coming to this place. So we did show.php, and then running ls, we're able to execute command. Can you see? We're coming here, view, show.php, do ls, and then you're asked to download the file. So definitely you know the one to choose this, because we can execute system commands. So from here, we fire up our reverse shell that we got in this place, right? Control B, S, that we got here. So we fire up our reverse shell that we got here, and then we were able to get into the target system. Nothing much, nothing less.